Good morning and welcome to the locker room. Coach Ack here, and today's message is, what is impossible? The short answer is nothing. The long answer is, there are two powerful forces at work in our lives, belief and doubt. Belief is our greatest ally, while doubt is the enemy. One of my favorite stories is about George Dantzig, a graduate student at Berkeley. He was a diligent student who happened to oversleep one morning because he had worked so late into the night. He snuck into the back of one of his math classes and quietly copied the two questions that were on the board, thinking they were homework. After struggling with them for a few days, Dantzig turned in his work to his professor. 6 weeks later, his professor banged on his door early one Sunday morning and started saying he'd prepared Dantzig's work for publication. It turns out that rather than homework, as Dantzig thought, the two questions were examples of unsolvable problems. But no one had told Dantzig that. So he set about solving them and even noted later in interviews that they had seemed harder than usual. Yep, unsolvable probably would seem a little tough. George Dantzig solved two unsolvable problems because he didn't put up a block in his brain. How often do we hear people in our lives tell us what's impossible? Newsflash. When someone tells us something is impossible, all it means is that it's impossible for them. Anything that's regarded as amazing today was at one point pure fantasy. The people we admire, scientists, inventors, entrepreneurs, all had to overcome people telling them their ideas weren't worth pursuing. So when we're chasing our dreams, why let someone else's doubt become ours? Why not embrace belief? Belief in ourselves, belief in hard work, and belief that most likely someone has already done what we're trying to do. Let's steer clear of negative influences. Better still, when we encounter a doubter, let's enjoy the challenge of proving them wrong. Today, let's commit to believing in ourselves. Let's attack our goals with the certainty that as long as we're prepared and we're willing to do the work, we'll reach the summit of every mountain we climb. Why? Because up there is where our very best life is. Thanks for joining me in the locker room today, guys. We'll see you next time. Make it an amazing day.